Welcome back, guys, to my channel. A lot of you have been requesting a video on how to put in light seals, how to change your light seals on your SLR. This video goes with the last video I released, which is how to replace your mirror foam bumper. Really, when you're going to change your mirror foam bumper, you really should also change your light seals, because if that's bad, most likely your light seals are probably ready to go too. In my experience, for me, and this channel is strictly just my experience. I'm not a professional. I have never claimed to be a professional photographer. I am not a repairman. I never have learned how to repair a camera. The things that I do post are things that I have learned to do for myself, for my cameras, and I strictly post them so that other people like me who are passionate about this hobby will also be able to keep their cameras going as long as they possibly can. If you can't afford to send it out to get CLA'd, which is Clean Lube Adjust, which every one of these cameras probably needs. Anytime you buy one of these old cameras, you can pretty much bet it needs to be CLA'd if it hasn't already been. I like to learn to do the things that can be done by me on my level without having to send it off, and one of those things is changing your mirror foam bumper and changing your light seals. Those are things you can do yourself, but just please, I can't make it abundantly clear enough, because I've gotten a comment about this on Facebook, that if you are a professional photographer, if you want to make money, or if you have only one camera that you rely on, yes, please, by all means, send it to a professional to be CLA'd properly. In fact, if you know anybody who can professionally CLA a camera, please leave their information down in the comments for viewers who do wish to do that. If you can do it yourself, you do it yourself. A lot of people do that. Anyways, I went on a little bit of a rant. So in this video, I'm going to change the light seals on this Canon FTB QL that I got from a friend, from Bill Smith. You might know him from the Classic Camera Revival podcast. Go check him out. I'll leave a link to that podcast and to his blog down in the description. He's actually a pretty good photographer, so go check that out. But he gave me this camera, and when I got it, some of the pictures kept looking overexposed, so I was in a dilemma. I asked him, is the meter okay, and things like that. And he let me know. We named it Tina because of the patina, but he let me know that Tina has been around for a while. She's been used really well, so she may need some new light seals. So the light seals did need to be replaced, and I'm sure it needs to be CLA'd, but again, I can't afford to send it out. I did put new light seals in, and it did seem to fix the problem. So this video is to show you how I did that. I bought my light seal kit from this nice guy. I'll leave his information down in the description, but you can also buy the kits on eBay, or you can buy the foam. Like I said in my mirror foam video, you can buy the foam and cut out the pieces yourself. I am not good at that, and these pieces are very thin, so I would rather buy a kit, pay 10 bucks for a kit or whatever it is. So the light seals on the FTB kit go in here in the creases and on the sides, as I'll show later in the video. Now that's for the FTB. Now I also have here my Fujica ST801. Now the reason I'm bringing this one up is because I did also change the light seals on this one, but the video I took of it was a little bit dark, so I don't know if I'm going to post it. If you guys want to request, because you have this camera and you do need me to post it, let me know in the comments, but otherwise I'm just going to post the Canon one, because I think it'll give you the gist that you need on how to install light seals. The difference though with the Fujica, and I don't know if it was just this particular kit I got, I think this kit I got from US Camera on eBay. This kit, for some reason, the light seals go on the door instead of inside the creases. I'm not sure why that was different than the Canon. Maybe you guys know, let me know. But yeah, that's it. This was kind of a long rant. I hope you guys sat through it and understand where I'm coming from. So I'm just sharing the steps that I've taken to be able to keep going with my cameras. And coming up probably after this video soon, I'll be posting a proper review on the FTB QL. So I got this kit from John Goodman. He makes a lot of light seal kits for a bunch of different SLRs, so I'll leave his information down in the description below if you want to buy a kit off of him. So the kit came with the light seals themselves cut out. So this is what you'll need. You'll need a kit, or you'll need foam that you cut out yourself to fit your particular camera. You'll need some alcohol or lighter fluid, whichever one you prefer to use, to clean off the old foam. You need scissors, Q-tips. I like using these long bamboo Q-tips, especially ones with a pointed edge. You'll need tweezers, and you'll need something with a thin edge. This is a cuticle pusher. I don't even know what it's called, but this is what I'm going to use to scrape the foam out of the slots inside. So you'll need something like this, or a bamboo stick, or something thin that'll fit in there. And also I use alcohol prep pads to push into the slots. I'll show you how to do that later. I don't have a Canon cover for mine, so I'm just putting this on there just to protect it. So let's flip it over, open up the back. So you can see the light seals here on the side are pretty bad. The light seals that go here are pretty much non-existent. There's light seals that are supposed to be here on the door. And then the light seals in here, the strips that go in here, they're not too bad, but they need to be replaced. So that's what I'm going to replace. So for this door, if you want, you can remove, you take the pin out of here, take this pin out, and this will come disconnected, and it'll be easier for you to access back there. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to do it without having to remove this flap. I'm going to put some in a little cup, and I'm going to soak the Q-tip in some alcohol. First I'm going to wet the old foam to soak it so that it'll come off. Now that one came off real easily. That one just fell out. That's the old foam. Clean the old glue off. Gotta have patience to scrape this all out. Make sure you let it soak and so you can get it all out. The old glue is still stuck there. So I got most of well, pretty much all of it off. It was really hard to get the glue off. I got that off. There. This one's gonna go in here. So there's a tip that you can lick the adhesive to make it deactivated so that you can move it around if you need to, and then it'll dry and re-stick itself. So I'm gonna spit it. Put some spit on it to wet it so that it won't stick. Now the skinny pieces go here and here. So push that down. This one goes here. There's one last piece on here. Stick that on. So after my spit dries, this will stick better, but I'm going to practice. Let's see how it works. It's going to be a little tight at first, but when you leave it overnight, it should be okay. So that's okay. These are slightly thicker than the top ones. You can see where the old ones were, so you can see where the old glue was. So I just follow that line. So stick it there where the old one was, and then push it in. Alright, so now that those are back on, now I have to clean out the old foam in here and in here. So I'm going to soak it first with some alcohol. So now I'm going to start scraping here. You want to start on this side. That right here is the pin, the film counter pin, the frame counter pin, and you want to start scraping away from it so you don't get it in the camera, and see how it came out. There's still some in there. You have to be real patient with this. I'm going to put more alcohol in there so that it'll soak some more. What I wanted to do was take one of these alcohol swabs and I was going to push it in there. And that'll help me scrape it out. So now I'm going to do this side. Again, moving away from the counter. And see how it's coming up now. Now I'm going to pull it. You don't want to get it stuck in the curtain, so be careful. Okay, so now it's coming out. So now I got to do the bottom. Again. Be nice if it came out in one piece. Alright, both sides are nice and clean. Alright, so now I'm going to take one of these strips. These don't have adhesive on them. John said that he makes them purposely like that so that they'll just be pushed into place and stay that way. I think it's a little harder when there's adhesive. It starts to twist and it gets stuck and everything, so this is probably a little easier. Let's do the bottom first because that's going to be easier. I'm going to hold it like this. So I guess it goes in sideways. Yeah. Let's see if it pushes it in. Yeah. So the door pushed it in. So there's no adhesive on it, so I guess over time it just stays in there and the door keeps it in. Alright, so now the top one, because of this pin here for the film counter, we're going to start over here. Okay, so now that side's on. So let's put it on this side now. Cut the extra off. And then shut the door to push it in place. See the brand new seals now? Top. Bottom. Goes all the way around. And then this part, the new felt. Then we've got here and here, brand new. And over here, and over here we got brand new. Now the kit also comes with new mirror foam, and in a previous video I showed how to install that. So if you do need to change your mirror foam, I have another video explaining how to do that, and the link will be above. So hopefully this was helpful. Don't forget to like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. I, again, really appreciate everybody who takes the time to watch my videos, and I hope you will continue and share them, and continue to comment, and continue to talk to me about film cameras, because that was the whole point. So, see you guys in the next one.